So, I want to make this video, which is probably going to be somewhat of a controversial video, about why I think shotguns should get a nerf and how they should be nerfed. And let me start off by saying that this isn't going to be some whiny rant video, because I'm salty from a pub filled with shotguns. All these opinions are from a competitive point of view, and from the conversations that I've had with most of the people that I play with, we seem to be all in an agreement here. Firstly, whenever someone thinks of a nerf, it tends to be just, oh, nerf the damage, it has too much damage, it kills people too quickly. But I don't think that's the problem with shotguns. I think the real problem with shotguns is their ability to work at range. And from what I remember, I think it was Smooth that replied to a Reddit post saying the reason why they buffed the shotguns at range is to make them as viable as SMGs. But what I don't understand from that is that the whole point of a shotgun is that it's bad at range but does a lot of damage close up. That's why people would pick a shotgun. It's situational. You'd run a shotgun on an underground because it's a smaller map. You're more likely to get into close quarter situations. You shouldn't be running a shotgun on Trapple just because it does a lot of damage at range. And I think that's the reason why they're so frustrating whenever I see them in pubs or in competitive games, is that when you see someone holding a shotgun, your first thought would be, don't get close range with them, but you're going to outgun them at a longer range. It would make sense. And that goes through my mind every time I see a shotgun, and then I get two shot as a fragger from a medium range by a shotgun, and it just seems like it's defeating the point of having a shotgun. It's a completely situational weapon. Now, that's what I think the problem with shotgun is, but there's no point having a problem without a solution. And I think the best way to nerf a shotgun in this way would be to make not its damage at range, but its ability to be accurate at range a lot smaller, so then it's more of a situational weapon. And I think one of the reasons why they wanted to make it as viable as SMGs is because quite a lot of the default cards in Dirty Bomb are shotgun cards. So new players would come on with a shotgun and it would be a lot less powerful than all of the SMGs at range. But by buffing the shotgun, you're just making it a lot more unbalanced. So I think the best way to do this would be to increase the spread by quite a lot at medium to long ranges. So it's not the damage that's getting nerfed, it's the ability to hit a cone of shots. You'll only be hitting a small amount of your pellets. I think this would really help in gameplay, because if you died to a shotgun, then it's because you got too close to the shotgun, and that's down to your bad game sense, not down to the shotgun just being able to do too much damage, and it'd be a lot less frustrating. And I think really when it comes down to it, even though it does quite a lot of damage at close range, that's the whole point of a shotgun, that you'll be able to get on a really nice flank and come up behind the team and drop them all in a couple of shots, instead of just standing at the back spamming mouse 1 and seeing how many kills you get. If you look at other arena shooters or competitive shooting games that have been around, like Quake for instance, they have a system where shotguns do a lot of damage close up, but from medium to long range they do hardly any. So in Quake you could wipe like an entire stack of health off an enemy with 2 shots of a shotgun, but only if you were super close range, whereas with medium distances it would only push about 20 damage, and even less at long range. Whereas in Dirty Bomb, it tends to be that you could be a medium or a long range and knock off 60 health of someone.
Do now? 69 from 110. That's
31.
Yeah, 31.
See, like, that doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, but it's just, you can spam it really far.
It was about here.
Yeah, about there.
See, that's half your health.
That's just over half, just under half my health. Yeah.
And something to keep in mind, as my friend said in the video, is that shotguns are quite easily spammed, even though they do have quite a slow fire rate. So even though it was 30 damage at a long range and then 60 damage at another, the ability to shoot the shotgun so fast makes it so that's quite a lot of damage over time. But that doesn't mean the fire rate of the shotgun should be nerfed, because I don't think it should. I think the problem is just the spread and accuracy over time, because that was a chest shot, that wasn't a headshot. So I can't imagine how annoying it would be if you got some pellets on the head, because it would do way more damage. The only other problem that I have with shotguns, other than the damage at range, is the ability to jump shot with them, because a shotgun mixed with a super jump is just extremely powerful, and I think it probably needs some sort of nerf, I suppose, to stop it from happening. Now, the only way I could think of nerfing this would be to make the spread increase by quite a decent amount while jumping. This would cause a player to be punished for jump shotting, and it would make it less likely for people to be just super jumping into someone's face and removing their face with one shotgun shot. Because from testing this at the moment, what I can see is that it seems to be that shotgun shots are 100% accurate while jumping.
You're doing about the same amount of damage.
So, in conclusion to this whole video, I think what I was trying to say is that shotguns should be less accurate at range, but still do a decent amount of damage close up, since they are a situational weapon. And I think there should be some sort of way to punish people for jump shotting with shotguns, as it is a really obnoxious and frustrating method of getting kills with them. But anyway, that's just my opinion on shotguns. So I'd love to hear everyone else's, since this is quite an important topic. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.